Hi, you all. This is Rosa bringing you Deer Families, a docuseries dedicated to the study and observation of the wild white-tailed deer that live in the rapidly developing town my home is in. Here we have Lana to the far left, then Kyla, and then Lana's young Ethan and River to the right. As I mentioned in my previous videos, Lana adopted Ethan after his mom, Shay, died of corn toxicity. If you can, check out my videos on that. There's a lot of important information on how well-meaning people can accidentally kill deer feeding them the wrong foods, which is what happened to Ethan's mom and is what caused him to become an orphan and Lana to lose a very important sister and teammate. So during this video, I thought I would share information on how to create an environment where wildlife feel comfortable being around you. And I wanted to share what I observed yesterday. Yesterday, one of my neighbors had an outdoor party, and you could tell they were having a lot of fun as there was a lot of loud, fun noises and yelling coming from their yard, which it's wonderful they had fun, but the loud noises and the loud, excited yelling, yells of joy, scared the deer away. And the deer normally are around all of these neighborhood houses throughout the day, all day long. But yesterday, because of the loud noises that people were making, the deer did not come around till nighttime. The party was still going on from afternoon through evening, but they did feel safer coming around at night. They did not come out during the day because they were all scared. So as soon as sunset, where I normally have deer visiting me periodically throughout the day and hanging out in this empty lot near my house, yesterday they were uncomfortable coming out till nighttime. And I had a huge group show up all at once nightfall came out. This family came plus 2 bucks, and this entire family was here. Sharon is missing right now, and I hope she's okay. I hate to see any one of them missing. But yesterday was a good example of how to make wildlife uncomfortable and not visit you or not come around you or even show themselves. They were definitely around here. They just did not reveal themselves. And the loud noises is what kept them away. So if you're an animal lover and enjoy observing wildlife, there's Lana just looked at us. If you enjoy observing wildlife and being around them, one way that you could make them comfortable to be around you is by blending in with nature as much as possible and not making loud noises, being as quiet as possible. The deer have voices just like we do, but they rarely use them. They use them when it's necessary to get someone's attention or to make a warning call. But they don't normally make themselves louder than the sounds of nature. They blend in. So you can hear the birds singing and the leaves of the trees rustling and the sound of the wind. When you hear those sounds, you're creating an environment where wildlife are more comfortable and will show themselves. Of course, it's important to have fun, and definitely I'm happy my neighbors had fun. And the deer, they rarely have parties like that, so the deer are normally comfortable all year round in this neighborhood. There are just rare occasions where there are parties, and I'm glad they were enjoying themselves. But I thought it was an important observation and thing to share that when there are loud noises by potential predators, when large mammals like people are making loud noises, the deer are definitely, or any prey animal, is not going to show themselves. I'm lucky enough to live in a neighborhood that is very supportive of wildlife. And so they are all very friendly. The deer are friendly here. And I also hope to one day capture the neighborhood fox that hangs around. He was at my back patio yesterday visiting. So the wildlife here feel comfortable around people because the people treat them with respect and kindness. We just had one day where they stayed hidden, and that's a very rare occasion here. Also, the neighbors do a great job of keeping their dogs on leash, which also makes the deer comfortable to live in this neighborhood. If dogs are off leash, which I've visited some neighborhoods where there are a lot more stray dogs or dogs that are just running out, and there would definitely not be deer living in those neighborhoods. So that's another thing that's important. Plus, just educating the children in the neighborhood on how to interact with deer. That's another important thing to do, which the best way to interact with them is to not approach them. Let them be. If they want to approach you, they will. And being quiet around them and moving slow around them. That's what would make them comfortable to visit you and hang around you. So Lana sees something, and I wonder what she's looking at. Let's see, something's going on back here. She probably sees a neighbor walking their dog. I've noticed that is the most common thing to spook the deer around here. But luckily the dogs are all on leash and they don't chase the deer. At least I haven't observed that happening. That's a very rare thing if it does happen. Another thing that spooks them is if a larger person like a 6-foot man is jogging. The fast movements scare them. So real slow and gentle movements are what they're comfortable with. Of course, people should keep their workout. I definitely believe that's important, but it's just something I've observed that spooks the deer. So I don't know what she sees, but I think I'm going to end this video. I wanted just to share the observation I made yesterday of how the deer responded to very loud noises in the neighborhood. They just stayed hidden and they came out at nightfall. That's how they handled that. And they were definitely, right now they're real comfortable just walking around, but last night when they did come out and the noises were still very loud, they were skittish when they came. They came to my back patio to get raw peanuts and pears, and they were skittish about being in plain view. But right now they're not skittish, they're comfortable. When they want to remain hidden, they do a really good job of it. So I didn't see them at all during the day yesterday anywhere. So since rut is ended and the females aren't getting courted, the families of doe and their young are all together again traveling. However, I didn't see Sharon, which is the grandmother of this group, and I hope that she's okay. It always worries me when someone's missing from the group because since rut ended, she's been traveling again. I'm gonna zoom in and see if that's Sharon right there. It is. She just arrived a little late. Okay, so thank goodness Sharon is here. The two babies are over there. Kyla's there, and then Lana is over here. So the family is safe. She's paying attention probably to a neighbor's dog, or she sees something that she's remaining on the watch out for. They're very vigilant in order to protect their family and themselves. They keep a watch out 24/7 of potential threats. So I meant to keep this video short, but I did want to update you all, and here she's got something's got her more excited. So and update you all and let you know this family is doing well. They still are missing Shay, of course. Her passing was very significant. She had such important roles for this family, such important jobs, which I mentioned in some of my other videos if you all get a chance to watch them. That was such a big loss, but thank goodness the rest of the family is all doing well. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I hope you all are having a great day and enjoying the wildlife and the nature around you. Bye-bye from Rosa with Deer Families.